everyone, it's James.
And Stephanie.
And we're here today with a quick review of the Winnebago Fuse twin bed.
Now, you may recall we actually stayed in a Fuse corner bed with a slide out in the back.
Right.
This is a different floor plan.
Right. And I think I kind of like this one a little bit better.
Yeah, it's definitely different. Very different feel between the two, wasn't there?
And so now let's get started. We've got stuff on the outside. There's the propane there and batteries behind you. 2 batteries.
Yep. You couldn't see them. I was in the way, but they were in that other cabinet.
Right. And now here we have another storage compartment. And in the back there, I think we'll get a close-up. That's actually the fresh water tank. So it's in the heated space.
Yeah,
Thumbs
that's
up
nice.
there.
That's nice. And then right below, I'm about to open it, is another storage space. And it's really deep. I couldn't even reach far enough back to reach the back wall of it.
Yeah, it was quite a large storage compartment, although not very tall, but just very deep.
Yeah, that's okay. Storage is great on these small units.
Yep. And now here we've got gravity fill for the fresh water, water heater.
Yeah, and pretty standard windows.
Yep. On the back here we have a Fiamma bike rack.
Yeah, we have a Fiamma bike rack on the back of our Travato. Similar
Indeed
concept.
do. And I think you're going up here to check out and see if they've got the solar option installed on this one.
Well, I was going to check out the solar option until
What?
you came along with the camera.
What?
And I'm in a skirt.
Well,
It's like working with a 15-year-old all the time.
I am not 15. I just act 15. So there we have an exterior shower. These are the dump valves you're showing there. And there's the exhaust from the generator, but you don't see the generator along the sides. It's
Must be further under, huh?
Yeah, it's right up in the middle of it.
Okay, got it.
There's the electrical connections and a slide-out room.
Uh-huh.
I think you're pointing to a slide topper awning there on the slide-out room.
All right, so
And
there's
now-
the outside. Let's go in and check it
there's
out.
one more thing to show on the outside
Is
before
there?
we go in. Yes, I had to do
you're
it
tricking
before I
me.
went in. So look at that awning.
Yeah.
It is enormous. It goes like all the way, see, even
I
over into
see.
the cab over part there.
That's true. It is really long.
You could just about step out of the passenger's door
Yeah,
and
the
be
front.
under the awning. That is a very large awning. Will cover the entire side of your campsite.
All right, that's pretty cool.
Indeed it is. That's why I actually deployed an awning at the RV show to show that.
All right, now let's check out the inside.
Right. Now, when I went inside, the type usually goes right to the galley.
Mm-hmm.
I headed right for the back. So first, I'm in sort of what would be the bedroom area. Those are the twin beds there on either side. Plenty of storage up above.
Yeah, and there's 2 windows on either side. You can't
Right, so
quite see it and get a feel for it, but it was very light and bright through there.
Agreed. Very light. So now I found my way all the way back to the bathroom.
Mm-hmm.
There is a very large storage cabinet.
Yeah, and check out those little shelves, those accessory shelves.
I know, that makes that space much more usable, I think.
Yeah, it was a nice little detail.
There's a little pull-out hanger there, plenty of mirrors, and some drawers.
Yeah, there's 2 deep, big drawers right over the toilet.
Could almost even fit all your toiletries in there.
Yeah.
There's a rack for, I guess, what we'll call reading material, and there's the toilet paper holder there. Now, also here, there's a nice molded, there's a curve to that sink.
Yeah.
And a pretty trendy looking faucet.
Yeah, it's got that European feel again. It seems like Winnebago's pumping out a lot of products lately that have that nice design, contemporary layout.
Space under there for trash can or more storage. And I don't know if you saw there was a medicine cabinet that showed up in there.
Yep, one of the mirrors is a medicine cabinet, one is not.
So now this shower was actually a little bit smaller than in the other Fuse. But
that's
plenty
right.
big enough for me. I'm 5'10".
Sure, and look at how tall it is. You
Yeah,
know?
there's a skylight right over there, so there's plenty of room. And it had that door, the kind of film door that I like.
Yep, and there's a pocket door.
Pocket door to close off the bathroom from the living area.
Yeah.
Which I'm kind of fascinated by pocket doors. All right, so now the bed. This was at the end of a long day, and the
Ooh,
bed.
look at that.
Yeah, the bed. I immediately noticed was
Froley sleep system.
very
under it.
comfortable
Yeah.
because of that.
Yeah.
We have one in our Travato. We sleep on it. We love it.
Yeah, it's a really nice, comfortable system.
And at the heads of the bed, on either side, they've got that little, the lean up
Yeah,
thing.
it makes it more like a lounge area, so you can put it up and read.
And like I said, this was at the end of a very long day at the RVIA show.
Nap time.
Now check this out. I love this.
Yeah, this is great.
So there's an extension to make the bed on the driver's side of the vehicle even longer.
Yeah.
Or you might call it the snack blocker, because you can't open the refrigerator with that open. So that is what we would use that for, to prevent late night snacking.
That's right. It's like a double purpose for a tall person, and it keeps you out of the fridge.
Yeah. Absorption fridge, by the way, and a convection microwave there.
Yeah, that's good.
Yep. And so since this has a convection microwave, you'll notice when we get around there, this doesn't have the oven. Oh, 2 tables.
Yeah. It's got the 2 tables throughout. And you're in the slide part now.
Yeah.
So that's what's in the slide.
Yeah, so
the
this
fridge.
seat was so incredibly comfortable, I actually started swearing. And so we had to cut the scene so that in case we had any lip readers watching. But it was very, very comfortable.
Yeah, and look at the design of the cabinetry. So
I know.
That insert. That's kind of interesting.
The same sink that was in the other Fuse that we both liked.
Right.
And we got kind of a Las Vegas backsplash over there on the right.
Yeah, it's very
2-burner
stylish.
stove. And a drawer and a drawer. And then under the sink, you're going to see just tons and tons of space.
Yep. That's where you'd probably put your trash can.
That
right?
is where I would put the trash can. Absolutely.
That's a big concern of ours. Where will the trash can go?
Indeed. Now, up above, there's some more cabinets. And we have a countertop extension there at the end of the
That's always
galley.
handy for the cooks in the family.
Very much so. Now, here we are up towards the front.
More storage.
More storage. And then the wall of entertainment there behind the rather large television.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So there we go with that. And the cab, we're not going to show much of the cab because it's standard Ford Transit.
Yep,
there's
just
the one
like
seat.
the last one.
Yeah, there's the one seat that turns around.
Yeah.
And I am done.
All right,
And that's going to wrap it up for this quick review of the Winnebago Fuse
Twin bed.
twin bed model.
Yeah, thanks for watching, guys.
Check it out. Bye.
Bye.